Is Kawhi better than LeBron right now?
LaShannon,
Don't do it.
I hate to break this to you.
Don't do it.
You're going to have to face the fact it keeps happening night after playoff night. It comes clearer and clearer that, as Reggie, you just heard say, Kawhi's the best two-way player. And to me, doesn't that translate into the best overall player in the NBA? I'm sorry, it's over for LeBron. It's just over.
Cam Newton is the best two-way quarterback in the NFL. Who's the best quarterback?
Yeah, but basketball,
I
can't compare basketball and
I just
football.
asked you a question,
Yeah.
Skip.
Basketball is offense, defense combined. Because if you said Cam was a defender as well as playing quarterback, then you could make a case that he's the most valuable player in all of football if he could also play linebacker. But he can't because they don't do that. They're not two-way players. But you have to be a two-way player in basketball, so I think that makes you the best. And TNT asked Coach Popovich, who does Kawhi remind you of? And he immediately said the magic name, Michael Jordan.
You don't even believe that.
I do, because I know what he's trying to say. What has Kawhi now perfected? What is the unstoppable shot of Kawhi Leonard's, if we can just see one of these? He just takes his defender or his two defenders into the lane, and he rises up and slightly falls away and hangs and shoots little 8-foot jump shots that often turn into and ones. Who perfected that shot? Who does that remind you of? Michael Jeffrey Jordan. That was the unstoppable shot. That's the shot with which Michael could hang 50 or 60 on you, because he just kept taking you into the lane, rising up over you, hanging and shooting little one-handed 8 or 10-foot jump shots. You just can't stop it. And last night, Houston had no answer for that. Trevor Ariza was asked, who does he remind you of? And he said his moves are Kobe moves. And he does move with that sort of explosive athleticism, that rise up, hang, and shoot of Kobe Bryant. So they're not saying, Pop is definitely not saying he's better than Michael Jordan or whatever. It's just in style, in scoring style, he's become that guy. And as an on-ball defender, LeBron's still great at roaming, playing center field. He disrupts.
He plays like Earl Thomas.
He does. And he's averaging 3 steals, albeit against the Pacers and the Raptors through the playoffs. But Kawhi is a lockdown. He's like your basic shutdown corner, except he's 6'7" tall, and he can take a smaller man in 6'5" James Harden and just take him to school. He takes him out of everything he does because he is so quick. He is so long. He is, as you know, the claw. So not only does he have long arms, but he has long hands. So they're everywhere. He just took the ball away from Harden last night on one. Harden's just dribbling down the court. It's gone. Mike Conley, he turned the series around. He would just strip Mike Conley. He's one of the best ball handlers in basketball. He's dribbling. It's gone. It's going the other way. Oh, he dunked it.
But you didn't say that when he cooked Kawhi Leonard in games 3 and 4.
Who?
Mike Conley.
I just came in. I said he's the most underrated,
Well,
underpublicized player in basketball.
How you do that? How you do that to the clock? The best on-ball defender. How you do that?
But again, Kawhi wasn't always guarding Mike Conley when he was doing that, and he was doing it to everybody they tried to put on him, the best defensive team in basketball, because Mike Conley Jr. is really, really good, which is why you underestimated how hard it was to beat Memphis in the previous round between him and Gasol's brother, Mark, obviously. So the point is, Kawhi is a much better shooter scorer than LeBron. LeBron can still freight train and bully with anybody especially in the East. There's nobody who can guard him or keep him from the rim, which is why I go crazy about LeBron. If it's a last shot situation, just go to the rim. But then you might have to go to the free throw line. And here we go again. LeBron shot 67%, a career low from the free throw line this regular season. Then he vowed, I'll be up in the upper 80s in the playoffs, and he's at 67% in the playoffs. So Kawhi Leonard shooting free throws in the playoffs, he's 72 for 74. That's 97%. That's outrageously great. He was an 88% free throw shooter in the regular season, as he should be, as he emerges as a superstar player. He's a much better three-point shooter than LeBron, though I must give LeBron credit. In these playoffs, he's been on, by his standards, a little bit of a real hot streak.
Just so everybody knows, and Joy and yours edification, Kawhi only shot 2% better in the regular season from 3 than LeBron.
Okay,
go ahead.
But going back 2 regular seasons ago, he was a 42%.
But I thought we were talking about right now. We're talking about right now.
For career, he's clearly a better three-point shooter. He's turned himself into a better three-point shooter than LeBron has.
Okay.
So when I sum all that up, defending, scoring mid-range, scoring from three, and especially scoring from the free throw line where he's just gotten to be automatic. I got to knock on wood because I'm afraid I'm going to jinx him some late game situation. He's going to have one free throw to win. Knock on wood, please. Thank you very much. But again, 72 of 74. LeBron's already missed 23 free throws in the postseason. That's so bad for a quote-unquote Mount Rushmore player. So when I add all that up, and he's playing Memphis and Houston, and LeBron is playing Indiana and Toronto, it's you can just see the guard changing before your very eyes. The mantle is being passed. LeBron is past what he used to be. He's now the second best player in basketball.
You see how Joy looking at you? Joy looking at you, she ain't saying nothing. She's like, Skip, you crazy.
I'm listening to every word.
Skip.
She's wrapped.
The
hanging on my
answer to the question is, has Kawhi passed LeBron? And the answer is absolutely 1,000% not. Let me ask you a question, Skip, because everybody I keep hearing this two-way. When was Larry Bird or Magic Johnson ever the best two-way players in the NBA?
Never. Where are you looking at?
I'm
Over here.
You
You don't play poker, right? You should not play poker.
Yeah.
So, he don't put his hand
It's
down.
the all-time tell. Yeah.
No, I'm not going.
I'm just
not going in
asking.
on that
Are
one.
you asking Kawhi
Fold.
or me?
The problem is LeBron has been great for so long, and he's been doing this for so long, so well, you take for granted what you saw last night. He's the first man in 25 playoff seasons to score 39 points or more
Awesome.
on 15 or fewer shots. 15. Skip. For the playoffs, he's 34, 9, 7, and 2. Kawhi Leonard last night, and I told you I was not going to address him as Kawhi. I was going to call him 2 until he got 8 assists in a game. Kawhi Leonard has now played 82 games if you count the regular season and the playoffs. He has won 8-assist game. LeBron James has 45 of those games.
He's the best passer.
Whoa,
in
Skip!
basketball. I would say that.
Skip, when you was talking, I ain't interrupt you. You tried
I'm
to interrupt.
helping your
No, I don't
case.
want you to help me. I don't need no help.
Yeah, you do.
If you see me and a bear in a fight, I want you to pull honey on me and help the bear. Because I say it's illegal to kill a bear in California. So that remember that. Me and a bear fight.
Take it easy on the bear.
I want you to pull honey on me.
Don't give you any help.
Don't pull honey on me and help the bear. I can handle this. When it comes to LeBron James,
Okay.
only 2 people can defend him better than I can. One's named Gloria James, she birthed him, and the other is Savannah James, and she loved him. So now, back to my point. LeBron James has 45 games. He's played 80 games if you can count the regular season and the postseason. Played 80 games. In 45 of those, he's had 8 assists or more.
We're doing ancient history versus now. What is the question? Now, N-O-W.
Okay, how about
current.
this here? 34, 9, 7, 2, and 2.
How about this? 13 of 16 last night for 34 points.
Oh, you did that.
with 3 steals.
Oh, you know what? It just so happened I got me a sheet like yours.
Yeah.
Oh, how about
Wait,
this?
who are you playing over there? Who's your competition? DeMar DeRozan?
Whoa,
Like that?
whoa, Skip.
Huh? You impressed?
Well, who's his competition? Who's the defensive guy over there?
All of them.
Oh, you told me they got PJ Tucker for him.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I told you yesterday that was a joke.
I need you to sit up. I need you to sit up real tall so I can speak nice and loud. You told me they got PJ Tucker for him.
That's what they said.
What is DeMari Carroll?
I told you he was just going to bang on him.
I thought DeMari
Carroll's like 42 now, and he doesn't even start anymore.
LeBron was 10 of 14, 6, 5, 2, and 2.
Don't throw Toronto at me. It's a joke.
Skip.
It's over.
They're the 7th best defensive team in the NBA.
Jeez.
Where was Houston?
Played in the East.
You see what you do? Every time LeBron does something, you try and minimize it or negate it because he plays in the East.
Huh.
When he wins finals, he's not playing the East.
Yep.